Yo guys, what is going on? It's Luki here and welcome back to another video. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the top 10 classes after the most recent update 1.23. So in the most recent update, as you guys are probably aware, a lot of nerfs happened, a lot of buffs happened, and a lot of weapons were changed. So yeah, I thought it'd be the perfect time right now to go ahead and upload this video. So without further ado, if you guys enjoy, make sure to go ahead and subscribe for more content. I'm trying to hit 40,000 subscribers. I'm at 31,000 at the moment, so thank you so much for all of the new subs, by the way. But yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into the class up. So first up, we've got the Kilo 141. We've got the Monolithic Suppressor. We've got the Prowler Barrel, Tac Laser, Commando Foregrip, and the 6-round mags. Now, if you've watched any of my previous videos, you would probably see something different on this class. So usually before this recent update, I wouldn't use Tac Laser, and instead I was using no stock attachment. The reason for this is because, just look at this. So if you go ahead and put the no stock on, just look at the mobility in the stat bar right now. When you go to no stock, it literally boosts it up so much, which is just so nice on multiplayer because you can rush a lot more, ADS a lot more, and it's so helpful. Unfortunately, with the no stock attachment, they have actually nerfed it, so it's not as good as it used to be. So it will give you a lot of recoil. So that's the only bad thing. You can use it if you guys want to, but the recoil is definitely going to be noticeable. Before, the recoil wasn't too bad using no stock, but now they kind of messed it up, and no stock is just kind of unusable. It's only good on some weapons. It's good on the Grau sometimes. If you're on multiplayer on Warzone, I wouldn't recommend you guys using no stock. But on multiplayer, the Grau with no stock is actually pretty good. So yeah, Tac Laser instead. Commando Foregrip. We've got the 6-round mags. I want to quickly mention, a lot of people ask me why I use 60 instead of 100. The reason for this is because it decreases the mobility by quite a lot having 100 rounds on it, because obviously it's a more heavier option. So it's going to decrease the mobility, it's going to make you run slower, it's going to make you reload slower, etc, etc. So 60 is plenty of bullets. You guys don't need any more than 60, so yeah, just use 60. Without further ado though, let's go ahead and hop into the next one. So the next one is going to be the FAL. Yes, that's correct, the FAL. Now, not many people use this weapon. However, in the most recent update, it had a buff, which is quite nice. So basically, the buff allows you to get one-shot kills whenever you hit the head. So, in my opinion, that sounds OP. It's basically, when you use this weapon, it also changed with the Odin as well. When you use this weapon, basically the headshot multiplier is increased. So when you hit a headshot, you should actually be able to get one-shot headshots, which is, it's kind of OP. So if you guys haven't used this yet, then I really recommend you guys using it. It's super OP in Warzone as well. And apparently, there's a rumor going around that basically there's going to be a fully automatic mode coming to the FAL very soon. So it will be one of these perks here. And basically, as you guys can see at the moment, there's a burst perk. But soon there might be a fully automatic one, which is going to turn this weapon into a fully automatic FAL. That's going to be OP. So there's the class once again: Mono Suppressor, Marksman, Commando 30, and Tac Laser. Next up, we've got the Ram 7. The Ram 7, in my opinion, is really good. I absolutely love this weapon. It is really good. One of my favorite weapons right now to use on multiplayer and also Warzone. So we've got the Monolithic Suppressor, the FSS Ranger Barrel, we've got the Tac Laser, Commando, and the 50-round mags. Now, the only thing that isn't very good about this weapon is the fact that you can only get 50 bullets. Now yes, 50 bullets is quite a lot, but it would be so much better if you had a 60 mag as well, because as you guys know, if you're competing with someone who has the Grau, or if you're competing with someone who has the M4A1, unfortunately, they're going to have like 60 rounds in their gun, so they're going to be able to spray a lot more, and in those like one-on-one gunfights, they do have a little bit of a better percent of a chance of killing you just because they have more bullets. And especially in Warzone as well, 50 bullets, those 10 different bullets could be the difference between life or death. So that's the only bad thing. So yeah, you got to watch out for your bullet count, because you might be used to having 60, but in fact you only have 50. So I'd watch out your bullets when you are using this weapon. Next up, we've got the Odin. The Odin, you guys know I love the Odin. The Odin is really nice. So we've got the Colossus Suppressor, 810mm barrel, Tac Laser, Commando Foregrip, Stipple Grip Tape. So this weapon's quite slow. it is quite slow, I'm not going to lie to you guys. So the reason I use these stipple grip tape and tack laser is because it increases the mobility. If you guys want to, you can take off the tack laser and maybe stick on this one right here. This increases the ADS speed by quite a lot as well, so it's completely up to you. It depends how I feel, really. If I'm on like a close combat kind of map, I would actually use this one, and if I'm on like a bigger kind of map, I would go ahead and use the tack laser. So yeah, that's just my opinion. You guys can go ahead and pick whatever you guys want to. I don't know why I have Commando foregrip on. That shouldn't be on there. I usually use the Ranger foregrip instead. So yeah, the Ranger foregrip, in my opinion, it's just a little bit better on the Odin. It just is. So we've got the 810mm barrel, of course, and the Colossal suppressor. Look at that suppressor. It is absolutely ginormous. It is crazy. Next up, we've got the AK. AK also got a little bit of a buff this update, which is really, really nice. I do love the AK, and with this new buff, it makes it so, so nice. So we've got the mono suppressor. We've got the 8.1 inch compact barrel. This is like kind of like this shorter barrel, which is going to help you at close combat gunfights, but it also is good at long range as well. The range is still pretty high on this thing. If you guys want more range, then you can go ahead and use the 23 RPK barrel. As you can see, you get a lot more range, or you can use the 23 Romanian one as well. It is completely up to you. But if you do stick on this one, you can't have a foregrip on. So in my opinion, the RPK barrel is good. So once again, longer maps, you guys want to go ahead and you might want to go ahead and put this on. Or if you're playing Warzone, I would recommend you guys putting the RPK barrel on. But for multiplayer, it's the compact barrel. Tack laser, operator foregrip, 75 drums. Now, 75 drums on this weapon is actually quite good because you actually reload pretty fast. He takes it out just like a normal magazine and pops a new one back in. So you're not going to be spending ages reloading, and you do have a lot of bullets. So this class right here, it is really, really nice. It's quite OP, to be honest. So there is the class for you guys. Next up, Kar 98K. Once again, what did this do? It got a buff. Honestly, this is probably one of the most unneeded buffs in the whole entire game, because as you guys know, the Kar 98K was already OP. It was already nice. It's already good. But in the recent update, they basically made the ADS speed a little bit faster, and also the hip fire spread is also smaller. So whenever you hip fire, the bullet spread is going to be smaller, so it's going to be more accurate, and you guys can hip fire and no scope a little bit more easy. So we've got 27-inch barrel, tack laser, sniper scope, sport comb, stipple grip tape. Tack laser, stock and stipple grip tape all increase the ADS speed, etc. Sniper scope for the range, and then this one for the range as well, and the accuracy, of course. Next up, we've got the MP5. Now, they actually did a little bit of a glitch, or I don't know what they were thinking when they did this, but basically they nerfed this weapon. However, they actually didn't nerf it. It's actually better than it already was. So you're going to want the integral suppressor, monolithic, of course. You're going to want tack laser, ranger, sleight of hand. Now, the thing they nerfed was this. So they basically nerfed the 10mm rounds, and they basically made it so it's got more like recoil, etc. However, they actually somehow made it better. So they made the damage drop off as well, I think was a little bit lower as well. So the damage on these isn't as much. But yeah, it's kind of stupid because they actually somehow buffed it. If you guys go ahead and watch like Exclusive Ace's video, he talks about that video, like the buff, quite a lot. So go ahead and check his video out. But that's the class I would use right there. It is still OP. Next up, we've got the M13 Mono suppressor, 10% marksman, tack laser, 60 mags, commando foregrip. This weapon is a beauty. No recoil at all on this weapon. Honestly, there is no recoil on this weapon whatsoever, so I recommend you guys giving it a go. There's not really much to talk about this weapon apart from it is an absolute laser beam, so give it a go, guys. It is an absolute shred machine. Next up, we've got the Grau. The Grau got a nerf, however, the Grau is still OP. Now, this update, a lot of nerfs happened, but they were kind of pointless. The nerfs didn't do much. The Grau is still one of the best weapons in the game. It's still dominant in Warzone and multiplayer, and this is the class setup everyone uses. I have not changed a single thing about this class setup. It is the exact same class setup as it was before. So give this thing a go, guys. It is ridiculously OP. Next up, for the MP7, we got the mono suppressor, recon barrel, tack laser, 60 mags, and the Merc foregrip. Now, No stock on this weapon is quite nice as well. So on like shipment, I do use no stock. So if you get on a shoot house or shipment playlist or whatever, you use no stock. On any other map, use tac laser. So yeah, that's basically it for today's video, guys. So thank you so much for everyone to watching. If you guys have made it all the way to the end, go ahead and comment down in the comment section chicken nuggets, just so I know who the real ones are out there. But yeah, thank you for watching. Make sure to go ahead and subscribe for more content, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.